Hey guys, so this video is going to be a get ready with me. In this video, I'm going to show you how I came up with this nice sultry makeup look for the I feel like this is a great date night makeup tutorial that you can do if you're just going out and you wanted to do something nice and smoky and sultry. Then this is the look for you. So I know everybody is not for the bold eye, but I wanted to do something a little bold today. I will be doing other makeup tutorials and I'll do some soft glam looks. But I hope you guys like this look. If you do and you want to see how I achieved it, please stay tuned and watch the remainder of the video. Talk to you guys soon. Stay tuned. So first and foremost, I want to start off with using the Cetaphil lotion to moisturize my face. I try to use, I moisturize my face really well because I have dry skin. And then, of course, while I'm moisturizing my face, why not just go ahead and moisturize my lips? So I'm just using Vaseline, something quick and easy. And then for my primer today, I am using my Too Faced Hangover primer, and I just spread that all over my face. Again, this is a moisturizing primer, so it kind of helps with the dry weather, the dry skin for the winter weather. Once I get it on, I'm going to go ahead and start with my brows. And for today, I'm going to be using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. And this is in the shade Chocolate. I like this pencil because it's very firm, but the color payoff is very well. So I just do small strokes. And I know it may look like I'm going really fast, but this video is speed up. So it usually takes me a little bit of time to do my eyebrows. As you can tell in this videos, my eyebrows are shaped differently, and on my left brow, I do not have a lot of hair on the end, so I have to do a lot of filling in. But it doesn't matter. You know, I always say your eyebrows are sisters and not twins, so you can always clean them up to make them look the same if your eyebrow shapes are different. So moving on to the concealer that I'm using today to clean up my brows, I'm using my Makeup Revolution in the shade 12.5, and I just use this underneath of the eyebrow, underneath of that brow bone, just to clean up the bottom portion of my eyebrows. So again, I'm doing the same thing to the other side, and I'm just using a flat, straight eyeliner brush just to clean it up. So when I'm cleaning up the top portion of my brows, I'm using, again, the same Makeup Revolution concealer, but I'm using the shade 14 because it is closer to my skin complexion. So it blends smoother along my brows. I don't want the top of my brows to be highlighted. I want it to be more natural, and so I use the shade 14. And I clean up the top of my brows, so like I told you guys before, my brows are shaped different. So this can make sure that they are shaped the same. And I started to blend it out, but realized that was the blending brush that I used for the bottom part of my lid. So it kind of made it a little ashy. But it's okay because the foundation won't go over top. So I'm taking that Makeup Revolution 12.5 just to prime my eyes for my eyeshadow that I'm going to use for this makeup tutorial. And I just blend it out really well so it's no crease. And once I let it dry down, I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow palettes. For this video, I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution, and this is the Neutral 2 palette, the Reload Neutral 2. And I'm going to just take the orange color, and I'm going to use that as my transition color. And I'm putting this over top of my crease right below my brow bone, just to use as a transition color. I'm going to just build it up into I get the color payoff that I want. And then I'm going to do like so for the other side. So guys, I'm going to switch palettes and use my Wet n Wild palette, and this is the Quad in Ombré Purplish, and I'm using the burgundy color just to smoke out my eye. It's kind of like a deep rose burgundy, and I'm using that to smoke out my outer crease, my outer V, and I'm kind of concentrating on my end section, and I'm just dragging the color towards my inner eye. Because this is a date night, I want the smokiness of it to be very prominent, so I'm building that up a whole lot. And I want to make sure that there's no harsh lines, so I'm going to go back in with my transition color and kind of buff out the burgundy color towards the top. Now I'm going to use this nice berry color, and it has shimmer in it, to pop on my lid just to give this look a little color for the winter season. This color has great payoff. It don't take a lot. You don't have to put a lot on a brush, and I'm just tapping it on the lid and dragging it into my outer V color, which is that smoky burgundy. And then again, I'm going back and forth between the brushes because I want to make sure that the colors blend together smoothly. So now I'm going to take this nice peachy color and pop that on my brow bone. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, and this is just what I'm going to use for my brow highlight. I didn't want to use anything, I didn't want to use a highlighter because this look is already bold, and I didn't want my face to be have a whole bunch of shimmer on it. So I thought that color was very nice. Now I'm just going to go ahead on to line my eye, and I'm using the E.L.F. liquid liner to apply a small cat eye for this look. So I like this liner because it's so easy to use. I use this mostly every day. even over some of my high-end liners, because I just feel like it's so easy and you get a lot of product in the bottle. So now I'm just going to use my Urban Decay Naked Foundation, Stay Naked. I love this foundation. I feel like it's a medium to full coverage foundation, but it goes on so smooth, and it to me give you a airbrush look. So it's one of my favorite foundations. It blends so beautiful. So I just put like a little drip drops on my forehead because I don't put a lot of foundation up there, due to the fact that my hair is always in my face up at the top. So I just put a teeny bit and just blend it out. So once I'm done with my foundation, then I'm going to move on to my concealer, and I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealers in the color Butterscotch, and right under the Butterscotch I'm using Chestnut, and I'm going to use Chestnut to do the rest of my face, my nose, on my chin, and to highlight my forehead. When I am blending out my concealer, I just tap the concealer in place. I don't drag it because I don't want the concealer to be streaky. I want it to just kind of sit so that it won't crease a lot. And the product will just move what's on the sponge. And I'm using a Real Technique sponge. And I just place it just right underneath of my eye. And any product that I have left on my sponge, I use that to bring down to do my upper lip. I don't add any product there. I just use what's left over on the sponge. And that's what I do to connect my forehead and my nose, the bridge of my nose as well. I don't add any product right there. I just use what's left on the sponge. After I blend my concealer out, I always go back and buff out the edges with my foundation brush just to make sure everything is blending seamlessly and there's no harsh lines. So for my setting powder, I'm using the Too Faced Peach Perfection, and I do not bake, so I'm just using just enough to set underneath of my eye, and I just press the powder into the concealer just so I can make sure I don't have any creases. And I do the same thing for the bridge of my nose and my upper lip and forehead. So as again I told you guys, I do not bake, so I instantly brush off any excess powder that I have on my face, because I have dry skin, so I don't need to bake my my face. And then I'm going to move on to my Sephora MicroSmooth Baked Powder, and I'm going to put that on the remainder of my face where I have the foundation, just to set the foundation. So now I'm going to move on to my Covergirl Full Spectre bronzer, and this is in the shade Ebony, and I'm going to use this just to bronze my face to give it a little bit of dimension, to break up that concealer. And I put this right on the hollows of my cheeks, and I bring it up on my side of my face, on my on the bone, and at the top part of my hairline, just to give my face a little more color to it and add some dimension to the skin. I'm using my favorite blush. This is the Toasted Almonds by Black Radiance. I love this brush. It is a dupe to the Max Raisin. This blush is the perfect blush for the brown skin girls out there. It's the bomb. Okay guys, so as you can see, I put my eyelashes on off cameras, and now I'm going to move on to my highlight. For my highlight today, I'm using the Master Chrome by Maybelline. I love this highlighter. This is in the melted gold. I feel like it is so beautiful, and it is brown skin friendly. If you don't have it, please go to your local drugstore and pick you up one. I am also going to just pop this in my tear duct just to brighten up this look. And I'm not going to put a lot. I'm just going to put a little bit. Now I'm going to move on to my lips. And for this look, I am using a NYX lip liner in the shade Los Angeles. And this is the matte lip liner. Suited matte lip liner. If for the lips for this, I'm going to use a Stella liquid lipstick in the shade Dosa Villa. I love this combination together. I think it is the perfect combination. I'm then going to take one of the Too Faced melted liquid lipsticks and pop that in the center of my lip just to brighten up the center part, just to top this lip look off. Okay guys, so I am done, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I look forward to bringing you more videos. Talk to you soon. Bye.